What is going on, guys? Get back at it again with another video. In today's video, we will be talking about the top 10 Pokemon I feel should be getting an Alola form in Pokemon Sun and Moon. If you don't know what an Alola form is, it is when a Pokemon from another region is raised in the Alola region and gains a different typing and appearance due to the environmental changes. If you think a Pokemon I didn't list should have been on the list, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to like it and share with a friend. Let's get started. Number 10. I bet a lot of you even forgot this Pokemon even existed. Tropius, in my opinion, first spoke out to me as being someone on this list. When I saw the Alola form on the Pokemon announcement video, Tropius was the first thing to pop into my head. He is one of the more forgotten Pokemon out of Hoenn, and he could fit the bill for an Alola form rather easily. He would be pure grass type, losing his flying typing, which would make him not quad weak to ice type. And he would be found like in the jungle area, just a really grass heavy area. Maybe an increase to his base stat total could make him slightly more usable in the competitive scene. Tropius also just fits the bill as a tropical Pokemon, just like Exeggutor, so I can really see this happening. Number 9. Jinx is another Pokemon that could very well get hit with the Alola form treatment. As far as typing goes, I see her dropping the Ice type and gaining the Fairy type. She's another Mon that can very much do with a base stat total boost to make her more viable all around. Boosting her special attack and getting Fairy Stab could push her over the top over some of her competition. As far as Kanto Pokemon go, she is definitely one of the ones I can see getting in Alola form. Number 8. Auerbach could not deal with being Jesse's punching bag after so many years, and he got really mad. Okay, all jokes aside, an Auerbach with fire type could be really cool. I mean, look at it, it's on fire and stuff. Maybe they're just located around one of the volcanoes and over time they adapted and had the fire typing. Now, this really does make him really weak to ground moves, but you know what, screw it, it looks fucking awesome. And it would share with the typing with the new Pokemon to land it. Number 7. A flying fighting Dodrio is one of the speculated Alolan form mons, and it is one of two that I really like the idea of. I always felt that Dodrio was one of the more underrated Gen 1 flying types, and it doesn't really ever get the spotlight. However, getting an Alolan form could really get it the attention I feel that it really deserves. Make it a physical sweeper and give it that stab close combat, and it might even be a threat on the competitive ladder. Who really knows what the future holds for this Pokemon? Number 6. I couldn't really find a picture to use on Google, but just imagine Muck, but instead of being slime, he is sand. In the tropical parts of Alola, perhaps there was no place where Grimers and Mucks could thrive, so the few that were on the islands adapted by losing their poison typing and gaining the ground type, and perhaps were found mainly along the coast by the sand. Make them a bit more bulky in the special defense department to deal with their new weaknesses, and they could be a really good wall, and overall just a really cool concept in general. A sand Muck, who would have thought? Number 5. Another one where I really couldn't get a concept art, but I really like the idea of this one. Magmar with the added water typing, making it both water and fire type. This can help add a typing duo that isn't really seen aside from Volcanion. It also would make a lot of sense if Magmars grew up by the water in this region and they needed help to cope with the water that they are surrounded by. He can even learn Hydro Pump or something along those lines for that stab coverage. Overall, it doesn't have to be Magmar, but any fire type with the added water typing is something that I can really see happening for an Alola form in this game. Number 4. This is the other speculated Alola form that I really liked. A fighting psychic Alakazam just seems badass in nature. Using both bronze and brains to outmaneuver their opponent just sounds fucking awesome. This typing is something that really cool Pokemon like Gallade have, and this wouldn't be an exception. Getting stabbed from Focus Blast is nothing to scoff at either with the high special attack that Alakazam has. On the other end of the spectrum, I was also thinking of a fighting Psychic Machamp, but this one just made more sense. Number 3. Surf's Up dude with the water flying type Delibird. It seems that the ice typing has melted off and made it a water type instead. This is one that probably won't happen, but I really like the concept art for it. I saw it this morning, and I was like, holy crap, that's pretty fucking sick. I can see this being in the game for a mini game, or like one of the island challenges that the trailer hinted at. Maybe go collecting something by surfing with these guys to achieve the goal that they wanted. Maybe finally make this Forgotten Gen 2 Pokemon sort of viable in competitive play, and you have many eager fans waiting to pick this guy up. Number 2. So although this may not be in Alolan form, a Dragon-type evolution is something I can really see happening. Generation 6 introduced Sylveon, and so Generation 7 can introduce Dragonivion. I don't know the name, that's not my problem. My problem is that we don't have a Dragon-type, and ever since I was little I really wanted a Dragon-type evolution. We can make it either physical or special based, regardless it'd be cool. Maybe even just a Pokemon in general, or maybe both, who knows, maybe just make it really OP. Like it could be like one of the overseers of one of the like all the islands or something of that nature, like protecting other dragons in the area, something like that, and like that would just make it really cool. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want a dragon evolution? Number 1. So although this may have not been my top pick, with some research I saw that Marowak of being fire type is something that's most likely going to happen. So if you guys don't know who Kiawe is, he's one of the captains or gym leaders for this game, and he's a fire type trainer, and his description reads, Kiawe is a captain whose expertise is in fire type Pokemon. Together with his Marowak, he studies the traditional dances that have been passed down in the Alola region. This really hints towards a fire type Marowak, and I can really see it happening, and it just kind of looks pretty badass in general. And tell me it does not look like a traditional dancer in like Hawaiian culture kind of thing, and it just looks great, and it could be really cool, like a physical fire sweeper or some shit like that. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on this guy? I really like this idea, and I really see like this is probably going to be like one of the for sure ones to happen. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please be sure to hit the like button and share with a friend. If there was a mon that I missed that you think should have been in Alola form, let me know what Pokemon and what typing you should have, etc. Maybe a description like I did in the comments down below. All images used in this video do belong to their respective owners, so thank you guys so much for making them. All the pictures used look fucking badass, let me tell you guys. So you guys did great work. And again, yeah, so if you guys maybe want me to make more top 10 videos, let me know that too in the comments below. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace.